The pardon or the gift, don means in some way in Latin, it's connected to the word or an etymon of the relation of the word donation, concerning the problem of Heideggerian Selbst or self referentiality. So I think um, the Sheehan paraphrase book, the great Sheehan 50-year and elephantine gestation book, we get a specific interpretation, and um, there, what I think of is exactly this: that we don't have simply something as Sheehan gives in his version behind the glass, which like a mechanism of a clock, for instance, like a machine, which we could then say this is how this is how it happens. We can observe exactly the behavior of how it happens, and uh, in a rigorous way distinguish that from what it is. So grammatically, we could say the how and the what. Um, it's as though we were seeking a question where the how and the what were grammatically not confused but fused. And then, of course, ultimately, we don't even want the fused form that still remembers the mistake, but we want something else. So we raise our head at the possibility, at the gates of the possibility of this development, and then we say to ourselves, what does Heidegger have to say for himself here, and is he correct? So I think this is one of the first steps into Heidegger, is to see the absolute deconstruction, or as Sheehan puts it, dismantling, as though he were talking about, the move from a carburetor that you can self-dismantle to a fuel injection machine that requires somebody that knows something about the computer chips, the fuel injection system, to dismantle and fix it, or in any case, it requires some kinds of special technician, not just anyone can do it. We get these whole range of problems which, according to Heidegger, are stuck in the idea that everything is ultimately a machine, which we could say what it is, and we could say how it is, but it's based totally on this very simple metaphor of Socrates hanging out in the leather worker's shop, who are making different gear for horses. And this whole metaphor is on what something is, a saddle, and what it's for, and then they ultimately place it in terms of the saddle is for the horse, but the horse is for the soldier, and the soldier is for the general, and the general is for successfully carrying out the war, and so on. And the war is for the state of the polis, the kalon, or the glory of the polis. Or the kalos, I should say, the kalos and the kalon, the eternal glory. And in other words, you're having a powwow, you're having something unlike what happens in modern entertainment culture, and then it's as though your deeds have, they live forever, right? They're forever. That's the kalos, the fame, eternal glory. And along with that, the kalon, the noble beauty, as though of, for instance, just of war itself as the high. Some people conceive of war as the highest possible achievement of mankind because of the massiveness of the cauliflower cloud over the nuclear weapon, for instance.